Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. It is another beautiful day of life, another day to be grateful for everything that we have. I'm going to be doing the December readings, and I'm going to begin with the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all you Sagittarius. It is your season. I'm going to be using the Good Tarot, and I'm going to be using the Kingdom. The Tarot of the Sacred Kingdom, which is this one here. So for clarification, okay? That's what we're going to be using them for, okay? So I'm going to begin the reading for the zodiac sign Sagittarius, and this is going to be for the month of December. I'm going to shuffle these cards 5 times, and I'm going to ask God, universe, the angels, our ancestors, and all our guides to please give us the messages we need to receive for the zodiac sign Sagittarius. And again, this is for the month of December, and we are so grateful, so thankful for all the messages we've received, right? For our greatest good. This is the third. And these cards are a little bit bigger, so take me a little bit longer to shuffle them. But they're one of my favorite decks. I had this deck for a very long time. And let's begin Sagittarius reading. What is happening for Sagittarius this month? Please show me the cards I need to see. What is happening for Sagittarius? Ooh, we got the Two of Cups came out face forward. So Two of Cups, it's all about commitments, relationships, partnerships. It's about those people you feel close to, friendships, even family members, and just really your focus being there, or mainly your focus being there. Your energy is there, okay, in the Two of Cups, okay? As you can see, just getting along and trying to find a peace and being in your emotions, right? In your emotions. This is a water card. So it's all about emotions. It's all about friendships, relationships, and commitments, okay? Sometimes allowing our emotions to get the better of us, so we got to keep a stability. That's why the Two of Cups is here. It's also about stabilizing the emotions, okay? What else is here for Sagittarius? Ooh, we get transformation, but it came out mostly in the reverse. So something with partnerships, relationships, commitments, or something that you're hoping to change, or something that you were hoping could change hasn't quite happened yet, okay? And this is about finding your own emotional stability, even though if things are erratic, Sagittarius, okay? What else is here for the zodiac sign Sagittarius? Show me the cards I need to see. What else is here for the zodiac sign Sagittarius for the month of December? One fell to the ground, is face down, so we'll leave it like that, and one is face up. So let's pick them up now. So you got the 8 of Water. It's almost like the change you're wanting to see, or the situation that you wanted to see change hasn't happened yet, and you're wondering if you should continue there. The 8 of Cups is about walking away, you know, sometimes. But in this card, it shows someone standing still and just watching the ships come in, watching things transpire to see which direction they're going to take, okay? So this is all about watching something, looking at it, wondering if it's ever going to improve, or are you going to stay, or are you going to leave? It's almost like, do I change the way I do things also? Because it's transformation. Maybe there's something within you that you need to change. Maybe there's something within the situation that needs to change so that it could become better, okay? Let's not stick to the negative. Let's think of it in a more positive way, right? So there's something, a change that needs to happen that hasn't happened yet. And that's why you're wondering. Maybe you're figuring, how do I make this change? Maybe you're figuring, how do I make things better? How do I improve situations, and what can I do? But it isn't happening quite yet, right? So this is about learning to stabilize one's emotions, even though things aren't happening the way we want them to, okay? The card that it fell downward is the 10 of Cups. So this could be dealing with home and family, okay? 10 of Water is always a good card, right? But when it's after the 8 of Water, you're thinking about something with home and family and how to change it, or how to make it better, or how to do things so that there's a transformation there with home, family, friends. It could even be partnerships, right? And learning to see, letting yourself be guided by the flow of life is saying here, and not letting things get to your emotions very easily, okay? What else is here for Sagittarius? What other cards do we have here for the zodiac sign Sagittarius? What other cards do we have? Okay, we have one that fell. We got 2 that fell, so we're going to take those 2 and see what they are. The first one is the call. So making the call, or deciding to do things differently, right? Deciding or maybe communicating with someone, hey, you know what, I would like this to go better, I would like this to work out, but I need these changes to happen. Or maybe this is your call to make the certain changes within yourself so that things could go smoother when it comes to home and family, okay? And changing the way we do things, even though you're finding it hard, it's saying you're going to balance your emotions out, right? And this is when you're going to make the decision of, you know, do I make these necessary changes? Where do I go from here, right? And then you have the 9 of water, the 9 of cups. And this is really having that emotional balance within yourself, okay? So the call is to be emotionally balanced yourself so that you can create a better situation when it comes to relationships, commitments, friendships, okay? Don't let anything overwhelm you. Don't get overwhelmed if petty things happen. Learn to just flow and relax and see how things are going before making any decision, right? It's almost like taking a step back and looking carefully. What brings me happiness? What brings me fulfillment? What makes me feel, you know, adequate here, okay? Now we're going to get clarifiers, okay? But definitely there's a situation you're dealing here, and all you need to do is balance yourself so that you can see how to change it or transform it, okay? Even though things are happening slowly and you don't see that transformation happening right away, I feel like first it has to begin with you, okay? And after that, you're going to see things moving along. Meaning, get out of your emotions. Don't be too emotional. Don't let things overwhelm you. Balance your emotions out. And you know what? If you need to face the situation and talk to people about, hey, let's make this better. How can we create a better commitment relationship? What can we do in the family, in the home to create more stability? Okay. So it's looking at those parts and at yourself so that you can guide yourself forward. Okay. So let's see. We're going to shuffle these cards 3 times because I did not shuffle them, okay? And then we're going to ask about the cards that are negative here and what they mean for you, okay? So this is the first shuffle. And I do read reversals, okay? Second. And third. Okay, why is transformation reversed here? Why is transformation reversed? Transformation in reverse is because of the devil. Okay, it could be obsessions, addictions, or keeping things in the same cycle over and over again. And it's needing to break free of those cycles so that you can bring something new, something better forward, okay? Or change a situation to a better situation. When we let go of certain addictions, obsessions, cycles, or things that we keep ourselves stuck in, then we learn to make the necessary changes. So there's something that needs to be broken away, needs to be released, something needs to be changed, and those cycles need to end in order for you to create more stability when it comes to home, family, partnerships, or relationships, okay? Why is the 8 of water here for Sagittarius? Why is the 8 of water here for Sagittarius? Why is the 8 of water here for Sagittarius? We got a card. We got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the 8 of water is here because maybe you're very like the Queen of Wands. They're the go-getters. They go after what they want, you know, disregard to anything else, right? And they're very much in their own power, their own strength, okay? So this Queen of Wands, which is your energy, really, Sagittarius, is really definitely kind of like not jumping the gun and trying to control that energy so that you don't do things that may cause havoc in the home and the family, or someone around you doesn't do it, right? So it's almost like, yes, how do we control this energy that is very fiery, very like outgoing, very I want it this way or that way, and this is the way I'm going, and I'm heading to it quickly, okay? Because that's what the Wands card is all about, Queen of Wands. And it is also about learning to refocus yourself on you, right? Learning to, you know, love yourself, take care of yourself, you know, really make you an important part of everything else, right? So it's almost like there's something here that you need to take a step back and kind of not force it and just allow it to take its shape and allow the happiness and the goodness to come along. Why is the call card here? One more message. Why is the call card here for you for the month of December? Why is the call card here, please? The call card is here because of the Page of Wands, looking at something and needing to make a decision about it, okay? And then we have the Hierophant and letting your intuition guide you into a place that there is more stability, right? And looking for stability in a situation that you're watching and seeing how it's going to go, okay? So that is your message, Sagittarius. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.